think I'm extremely excited and extremely happy. I think this group has really worked hard. We've had some tough conversations, and to come out on top is really good. It was quite simple. Mia is a really good character, and I think the leadership team, we wanted a bit of a change. We wanted some firepower, so I think Mia took on that role overnight, and I think that's really good, and that just shows the backing the leadership has in us and the backing we have in ourselves. There was a lot of lessons learned. We are not used to subcontinent conditions, and I think we really learned that it is a lot different, and I think that can really help us in our preparation going forward. But from the team, I think there's been so much learnings. I think there's not one player that won't tell you they've learned something. I think it's just the backing of the coaches. I think me and Coach Tanisha has come a long way, and I think this leadership, it really gives us a platform just to go out there and express ourselves. I think I was really impressed with I think the whole team, like the way they came out. I think the way that Banu hit the ball was really exciting to see, and I think from my team, I think everyone that just stepped up. It is some of the players' first series. I think to come out here, do something like that, that's really special. I think it was a really good time in Pakistan. Like, we've really experienced. It was so nice to play in a stadium like this under lights, and we really want to thank PCB for the opportunity. I think the team dinner we had, it just shows how much they are invested in youth cricket, and then I think just as a whole enjoying this experience of being in a subcontinent country.
It's a massive win. I think to win a series is always a nice feeling, but I think there's a lot of positives that we can take away from this year, and regards to the World Cup and the development of that squad, I think a series like this year definitely helps us. Yeah, it was a lot. I don't think we'd come to any country and take for granted any opposition. I thought Pakistan actually played very brave cricket and very intelligent cricket. There were two games that we were outplayed, so credit to them. But yeah, we're taking a lot of learnings just in terms of a lot of spin, left arm seam, as well as conditions. I thought it will come onto the bats a little bit more, but it was a bit sticky. I thought their left arm seamers were absolutely brilliant by targeting the stumps. And look, yeah, you could see that they're a team that knew the conditions a bit better. But yeah, I just think in terms of altitude, in terms of the ground and the wicket itself, is something we had to learn to get used to. When you look at that wicket, you think it is a batting wicket, and I think we showed it in Game 3 that we got to close to 160. I think if we apply ourselves well, there is runs on offer. It's just about that partnerships, running well between the wickets and getting a base. And I think from a bowling perspective, we can take a lot, is that the areas that we want to hit and induce dismissals rather than just keeping them quiet. It's a difficult one for me to do that. I think both teams have an unbelievable amount of development. I think people put up their hands in different matches. There wasn't one person that stood up the whole time, and I think that's what I love about under-19 cricket, is that it's so exciting, it's so vibrant. So, I think it'll be unfair for me to earmark anyone. I think both nations played really well, and both their futures in the game looks really bright.